A Harmony of the Gospels by A.T. Robertson for students of the life of Christ. 634. Christ's reasons for leaving Judea. John chapter 4, verse 1 to 4. When, therefore, the Lord knew how the Pharisees had heard that Jesus was making and baptizing more disciples than John, although Jesus himself baptized not, but his disciples, he left Judea and departed again into Galilee, and he must needs pass through Samaria. And there are theological reasons for the whole Samaria thing, because weren't the Samaritans the people that didn't accept the whole of the Tanakh? So they didn't trust the latter portion of it. And there's some variations that are unique to the Samaritan Torah, but we remember that the baptizing, while that was through following John, and John was indicating that his followers should also follow Jesus, and that Jesus would continue things. So Luke chapter 3, verse 19 and 20, but Herod the Tetrarch, being reproved by him for Herodias, his brother's wife, and for all the evil things which Herod had done, added yet this above all, that he shut up John in prison. The place of John's imprisonment was Machaerus, east of the Dead Sea. See Josephus' War, chapter 7, 6, and Antiquities, chapter 18, 2. Josephus gives the public and political reason for John's imprisonment because of Herod's fear of a revolution. He feared lest the great influences John had over the people might be put into his power and inclination to raise a rebellion. Mark 1:14. Now after that John was delivered up, Jesus came into Galilee. Matthew 4:12. Now when he heard that John was delivered up, he withdrew into Galilee. Luke 4:14. And Jesus returned in the power of the Spirit into Galilee. And as a note towards the previous program, one of the things that the Quran does is the believer is not just somebody who claims something. It's they do things and don't do things to prove their belief. Well, I mean, prove it ultimately. It's not about people witnessing. And the baptism, well, you can take your own bath when joining the faith, or affirming it for the first time as somebody of age, as some do. I don't think it's necessary. If you grow up saying the prayers and reading the scripture and all that, it's just, implied, but some people consider it necessary.